Hey guys, good morning. It's Kathy and I am back and I'm working on this journal. I'm getting it finished up. It's going to be finished today so I can put it on my Etsy. This one is full of bling and journaling space and just pretties. And it's just, we'll do a flip through after I get it done. But yeah, it's a really pretty one. All lacy, and we're going to finish lacing it up, and then we are going to bling it up and put the closure on. So let's get going with it. I hope everybody's doing well with the lovely weather we're having. Yeah, not so much. We are expecting a little more flooding today. And we're watching that, but my brother is out of it now, so he's good. But we're getting wind and rain. Wind and rain and wind and rain and wind and rain for days and days. We've been doing this, but it could be worse. Today's going to be a good day because it's all going to die down this afternoon. And then it's going to come back for the weekend, but hey, what do you know? But hopefully everybody is doing well, and I'm so sorry for those that have been caught in the storm, have taken the brunt of it down there on the west coast of Florida and in the Panhandle. The big curve, I think they're calling it. I don't know. Anyway, down there by Tallahassee and all that good stuff, all those good places. So anyway, I just hope everybody's staying safe. So we're gonna not talk about the weather. I'm not gonna look out my window. I don't want to see, and we don't worry too much about flooding where my house is, but there's flooding all around us, and I just dislike it for the people who get property damage and all that good stuff. It's just no fun. Okay, and I'm just putting some lace up the edges to make the edge of the journal prettier. I think you can't have too much lace and too much bling. I think there's no way for it to ever be too much. And if there is somebody that doesn't like the lace and the bling, they can take it off or cut it or buy a journal that I didn't put much lace and bling on. I have made those actually. Believe it or not, I have actually made journals that. And if you want more lace and bling, feel free. Okay, let's see. Maybe here with this one. Where's the next one? The next one's there, and we've got one there. Got a couple of things there. Yeah, I think we'll just go right here with this one. Maybe. Let's see. Maybe here would be good. Let's go back and do this one in the back and then decide where we want that other one. I like to try to keep them spaced out a little bit. And I did have another purple lace pulled out to go with this journal, but I didn't like the dark purple that it was. It was just a real dark purple, and it didn't go with this dusty purple as well. So I pulled out a good old faithful off-white. It always works. And here I am sitting here with my little spatula just right there at hand, and then I get glue all over my fingers. Yep, that's the way I roll. Okay, now let's see if this is where we want this one. Yep, that looks like a really good place. I think we'll just go right along here. And I've told you before, I have a terrible time figuring out which side of the lace is up. So yeah, I just use the prettiest side. Use the side that I like the best. I can't figure it out. Some of them are so pretty, you just really can't. It's hard to tell. Some of them are so fine that it's hard to tell. Okay, now I think this is the pretty side, so I'm going to put it so that it'll be toward the front of the journal. So yeah, we're supposed to have, I was going to quit talking about the weather. We're supposed to have high winds this afternoon. So we'll be watching out for that, but not nearly as bad as the people in Florida got it. Okay, yeah, I like that. That is good. Okay, now I'm going to bling up the front a little bit. And what I did on the front of this one, I took this piece of velvety kind of fabric. I don't know what it is, but it's almost like it's a material, it's fabric, but it's almost like a suede kind of, I don't know. But anyway, and then I made myself a topper, and now I'm going to bling my flowers. But I fringed at the edge. Let's see if you can see it here. I fringed to the edge of that fabric. I tested it on another piece to see if it was going to fray, and it doesn't seem to fray. So yeah, that worked out. And I've got my little tray of bling out here. So I'm going to start testing some bling. I don't know if I want that bling or if I want that bling. This one is more clear. It's a more white. And this one is more color. I think I like the color one. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to see what size, if these the same, if I can use the same size in all of them. That looks like I can. Okay. I do have some smaller ones. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah. I'm just picking them out of my little tray here. And I wiggle my tray from side to side when I need to try to get them right side up. Okay, I think that will, I think this one is a little bit bigger. So I'm going to pull it down here. Need one more. There we go. I think. 2, 3. Nope, I got one too many. See? Follow your first instincts, Kathy. You had it right. Okay, so now I'm just going to put these on with fabric tag because they're going on to those fabric flowers. and I'm going to try just to get a little dot down in the center. And if I have excess glue, I can go back and get it out of there afterwards. That's a good thing about Fabri-Tac. But it does string like hot glue does, but you can usually rub it right off. Okay. My pen's being testy. There we go. Now, here we go. Hope I'm not getting my head in the camera. I'm trying not to, but y'all might get to see my 3 bald hairs up there. Y'all, I don't know what it is. This time of year, I've always felt like I was shedding. But boy, oh boy. There we go. All right, I think those look good. Okay. So there we are with that. Now for the closure, I am going to use an eyelet and a couple of buttons and some ribbon. So first thing I have to decide is which eyelet do I want, and I think I'm gonna go with this one. And I've got one thing I did not get out is my waxed thread. I've got some right here, I do believe. I should. And this will work. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to use the larger eye. And I'm going to try to be sure to keep my lace, the frilly part of my lace, out of it. But I'm going to go right into the seam of my lace. Okay, and that needs to be nipped off a little bit. That's fine. Okay, here we go. Now, let's see if this will go down through here. Or if I need to coax it a little bit. It went right down through there. And I got way close to the edge on that. Should have gone in a little farther. But we'll see what it does. It might be just fine. Yeah, that's going to be okay. It is going to do exactly what we need it to do. Oops, not this one yet, Kath. Get some wax thread. Don't need a whole lot. bit of a needle. Let's see what we've got for a needle. Needs to have, I need my needle to go through my button, so it needs to have a fairly small head. But I need to be able to put my wax thread through it. Let's try this one. Okie dokie. My nephew says that to me all the time. Okie dokie. Look at there, that worked out. Now, I'm going to go through this one. And I'm going to go through my eyelet. I could have just sewn this on, probably. Then I'm going to go through this one. I'm going to come back up through this one. And back up through that one. Now, pull everybody tight. Tie myself a little bow. Tie a knot first, because I do want it to stay on there. In the bow, and I just want it to be a little bow. Okay. Now I'm going to go to the back. And tie myself a knot here. To grab that thread. Then I'm going to clip off this tail. And then here we go. Wrap this around a couple of times. Get the lace going in the right direction. And wrap it around that button. And there we go. All right. Now, there she is. Isn't she pretty? I like her. I like purple and yellow together. We had purple and yellow pansies when I was little, and I would always pick some on the way to school and take them to my teacher. I liked doing that. Well, there she is, guys. That's a good one. So now, let's take a look at her. Oh, I know I have a needle out here somewhere. Look at it hiding right in that line. Glad I left this out, or else I'd have probably had it in my foot before the day's over. I am clumsy like that. Okay. So if you ever get one of my journals and it has a button closure or some kind of a wrap closure, I always go clockwise to close and counterclockwise to open. And I remember that by Righty Tighty Lefty Loosey. You twist it to the right to close it, and just like a jar. So anyway, that's what I do. All right, here we go. She is so pretty, and she's blingy on the front. And then we come to the inside, and here's in the front pocket we've got all kinds of journaling cards, and then here's another one with a little more bling. She got some bling. I need to film my 3 and 15 Don't Freak Out Before Christmas challenge videos today. And I didn't even have a video up yesterday. My intention was to make videos all day yesterday. Didn't make a single one. Did not make a single video. Call me lazy. Okay, we need to do something right here. I like going back through this final time to make sure we've caught everything. And how about a little piece of purple? Alright, and there we are. Let's see. I certainly don't want to get my closure ribbon mixed up with my topper ribbon, because that would be bad. Get to the end and I won't have a closure again. Okay, here's a pocket that has a full note paper inside and has room for tags. And on the other side is a tuck with a couple little pieces of, this is some vintage note paper, and I've put it together with a little paper clip, with one of the little tiny paper clips. Here's a doily that has a pocket, makes a pocket to put ephemera in. This one is just full of pockets and goodies, and here's a side pocket. There's a tuck, piece of note paper, and a tag. I like using these colored note papers because they just add an extra little pop. Okay, this one is another pocket with a tall tag and some journaling cards in the side. More pocket with tags. And this pocket is loaded up. It has got a tag in the back that has a twisted tangle, I think these are called. Sandra at 507 Willow House Journals, and Donna at the Twisted Paper Studio, I think, do a lot of those. I think Donna might have come up with that. And here is some vintage notebook paper. And then the envelope tucks by just putting the flap right under this little decorative piece. Okay. And here's a little pocket also where you could tuck a little something something. Let's see what I got over here quick. Just put a little something something in there. There's your pocket on the back. And this is actually the center of the journal, and it's got lots of pockets. Lots and lots of pockets. This is a triple pocket. Lots of pretties. Got some bling. And I'll put some charms and some bead dangles on it. And another pocket that's sewn around. And here's an envelope that opens up. Secret journaling. Okay, here's a large double pocket. This is made out of book page and napkin. More journaling cards and note paper. Little hand sewn beads are hand stitched on there. And this is like quilt top with the beads stitched on. This is a paper ruffle that's sewn. And here we have some tags, 3 different tags in here. You can really load this journal up. Okay, and here, this is a flip out pocket. We've got a couple of journal cards in the bottom, and it flips out, and the top has also a journal card. And it also flips out, and you can put photos on the back, or you could put notes on the back, and there's lots of space to write there. And then these 2 taller tags hold that back one closed, so everybody stays in place. Here's a belly band with a tuck on the front of it. And the tuck has 2 tags in it. And then the belly band, oh, and it has a pocket also. This is a pocket. And then the belly band has some larger tags and cards. So yeah, this was a really fun one to make. I really loaded it up. This is a paper clip. You could stick something under there. And then this is a triple pocket full of journaling space and more note paper. This is some paper that I did with doilies and food coloring. I thought that turned it out pretty neat. And here we go. Here's another envelope. This is the envelope flap, and it makes a tuck and holds some things. And then here's the back side of it, and instead of closing up the envelope, I left it open for journaling space. Here's the other side of that doily, journaling card in there. Here's another pocket for a tall tag, and it's got one of those twisted tangles on there. And this one is actually, it wraps around the page. It's an around the page pocket. So, and it's got another large folio full of tags and some more note paper. More papers. And at the back we have a tuck. It's actually this pocket opens up for a whole page, 12 by 12 page of secret journaling. So this is one of the really fun ones. I love these. And then it just tucks back in there. And no one's any the wiser. And there's the pocket. And then in the front tuck is the journaling card. And then on the back, this is just a little tuck. It has a double journaling card in it. And then the back pocket, big back pocket, is full of a bunch of yummy stuff to journal on. Okay, so now once I get her some bead dangles and some charms and some bling, she will be ready to go. So I hope y'all enjoyed this one. I know I enjoyed making it. And I hope everyone is having a happy and safe day and can find a little time to craft. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.